that. So this is what the uniform shirt should look like on your body. A couple quick things with your uniform. You want to make sure that it's your uniform shirt. You want to make sure it's always pressed, always ironed. You don't want to have a bunch of wrinkles in it. It looks really, really sloppy. If you want to get it, if you get it dry cleaned, you want to make sure that these seams right here are only single seamed. There aren't double seams. If you have any IPs, which is basically just loose strings around the buttons, around the pockets, you want to snip them off with scissors. Don't nick the shirt because that will make it more. Those are all part of the inspection score. So for this, these are inspection clipboards that we use. It has a ruler, it has all of the uniform measurements, and it has the order of precedence, which is basically the order of all the ribbons that we hand out. It's from top to bottom based on level of importance. Obviously top being the most important, bottom being the least important. Well, not least important, but not as significant. If you get any brigade level awards, that really depends. You kind of have to look that up. We don't have brigade level awards on here. These are just ROTC program awards. So that's that. These can be found in the staff office, but don't go in there. You can ask a staff member or someone else for them. So for the rest of the uniform, we're gonna be wearing blue trousers. Those are required. You need to wear those, again, with the IPs, the loose strings, you wanna make sure you snip them off. Don't nick the fabric. And then for the seams, you wanna make sure it's single seam as well. For the socks and shoes, we hand out these long black dress socks. These socks are required. So whenever you wear the uniform, these are the socks you need to be wearing. Don't wear any socks with Nike emblems on them or Adidas logos or any of that. You need to wear these because they will check that during inspection. And so for the shoes, these are the core frames we use for our uniforms. These are also required. Don't come to school in uniform with tennis shoes. You will get demerits and we will scream at you. For these shoes, they need to be buttoned all the way to the top. And if they have any scuff marks like this, they need to be fixed or you need to get a new pair of shoes. We don't hand out shoes very loosely though, so you need to try to figure out how to get rid of that. If these shoes are uncomfortable, you can always tell someone and they'll change them. Or if they're too tight, you can try taking up the soles. It just depends on your feet. So for the trousers, we also issue a black belt with the brass. This black belt is required for everyone. Don't come to school with a regular dress belt for Dress for Success or whatever. Based on your gender, the belt is gonna be facing a certain direction. So it is this part with the little loopity-doopity thing, for men, it's going to be facing left. And for women, it's going to be facing right. So you basically just put it around your body, around the trouser loops. You'll make sure you get every trouser loop. It would go in here, and then once the tip is all the way towards the end of it, you want to cover this loop-de-doopy part. You want to cover it all the way, and then just push these parts back. And then that's that. So for these belts, this belt clearly isn't my size. I'm a little too thin for this. They will trim the belt for you. If they don't, ask them. If they deny trimming it for you, you need to snip it at home and make sure it's the correct size for you. You don't want to come with a belt that's twice your size or is constricting you and you can't breathe. Right here is another IP. You'd want to cut this off because if it shows through your trousers, it's points off. So that's that. For the brass, if your brass gets scuffed or scratched, you need to use Brasso to try to get it off, or some other kind of brass cleaner to get rid of those scratch marks. If it's like really, really jacked up, ask someone for a new belt buckle, the S4. Same with the belt tip. If it's scratched, you need to get a new belt. For the males, a white undershirt is required. So this part, the actual gray shirt, is going to be not all the way buttoned up, but it's going to be buttoned one down. And the white undershirt needs to be shown. The undershirt that we're giving you is the one you need to be wearing. It's because it's a U-neck and it shows underneath this shirt. If you just buy one from like Walmart, it's not going to show and therefore it's points off. You need to wear that white undershirt. It needs to be showing. You can't wear like this. You can't wear just a regular shirt like that. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that's it for this video. I hope you found this video informative. The S5 and I hope that after watching this video, you know how to properly put together your uniform and maybe even inspect in the future. When we see you in uniform, we hope that everything is correct and you're not like wearing it wackly or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.